Yeah, thanks, Jim. I forgot again. It's on. I always forget that. See, this is another reason I miss you, Jim. You could have told me that in person. Charlie, turn your freaking sound on. My partner in crime. We come up with these great Disney ideas, and I just can't come up with any anymore. Yeah, good morning indeed. It's a beautiful morning. It really is. This is speaking, of the weather here. This is the coolest morning so far, but it's going to warm up enough. I think the high is supposed to be 89 with a real feel of 99, so it's still going to be warm, but not quite as warm as the other days have been. There's the money shot. So I'm here all by myself. My other partner in crime is horseback riding. The girls' morning out horse riding today, so she's allegedly meeting me later here. We'll see how she feels after riding a horse. She might not show up, I don't know. But right now I'm solo, so I'm just going to do whatever I feel like it. And I don't feel like doing anything extreme today. So I'm just going to do critter watching, pretty much. Do a couple of the trails, maybe. Safari, possibly. If I do any rides today, I'm going to wait for Eileen to get here before I do any rides. Yeah, September's always hot. But at least, the good thing is there's no hurricanes in sight or anything. It's also hurricane season, so I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go here. I want to do the Asia Trail first with the tigers and stuff because it's early and I'm hoping the tigers are up and about. Gotta show you that again. Dina, I'm not surprised this is your favorite park, even though it doesn't have horses in it. It does have all kinds of other critters. I really like this park too. It's my second favorite park, quite frankly. Epcot's still my favorite just because of World Showcase. The rest of it, I used to love the Future World. I don't know what the hell they're doing to it now. But I'm still a World Showcase fan. And but this, I really like this park. It's really underrated as heck. Some people call it just a zoo, and they said, well, number one, what's wrong with the zoo? And number two, this is not, as they used to say, not a zoo, not just a zoo. And it isn't. It's an easy peasy park to get around. It's huge, I acknowledge that. It's hot. It's the hottest park for sure. But there's still lots of places, lots of shade here. As you can see right now, we're in shade right now because of all the trees and such. There's plenty of shade. I acknowledge there's not as many buildings as some of the other parks with air conditioning, but there's some, and there's enough, I think. And but it's so beautiful. I mean, criminy, this is a beautiful park. Actually, Jim, I did go right today because I wanted to go to here, Asia. Usually we go left and head to Africa. We usually do the safari first, Eileen and I, or we go left because we're going to Pandora. But today, we're not. We're going to Asia. I'm going to do the Maharaja Trail, I think it's called, something like that. It's the Asian Trail, the one with the tigers. The Tiger Trail. Let's call it the Tiger Trail. I'm going to do that first, hopefully to see some tigers prancing about. Like I said, it's a little cooler right now, so they might be more active. Usually in the middle of the day, they're just laying somewhere where you can barely see them, in some shade somewhere. And again, I'm heading right. There's Yak and Yeti. Jim, I think of you every time I pass this place. I think the first day we met you at Yak and Yeti. Raining like crazy. I remember that, and we were having lunch there, and I think we met you there, if I recall, for the first time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? I think that's the first time I met you. Was at, yeah, indeed. I remember that funny because we were sitting at our table and eating, and this guy comes walking up to us to introduce himself, and it was you. And I think we must have been wearing our shirts or something that you figured that we were a part of the EOE, and we started talking. Then, yeah, I remember that. That was cool. I remember it was raining like cats and dogs outside. We had just beaten the rain to get in for lunch. Wow, that's amazing. Good morning, Rye. How are you? Not off to work yet, huh? Good. Hope you get to see something before go. Here we go. My trail is coming up right here. I'm going in, I hope. I think. Wait a minute, maybe not. It seems that this is shut down. Yeah, they got ropes across here. This is not good. Maybe it's not open yet? I guess not. Looks like the trail's not open. Oh, you're at work? Oh, night. Trail's not open yet?
We're open at 9.
Okay, thanks. Oh, crud. I didn't know that. I learn something new every day. Trail's not open till 9 o'clock. No, see, that doesn't make sense to me. I know I'm still in the early opening window and stuff, but jeepers, they couldn't open the trails early too? Well, it's just, how about some monkeys? Anybody into monkeys today? There's some guys up there. I don't know if you can see them. I might not see the comments all the time, people, because the sun glare here is unbelievable. Someday I'm going to have to get that anti-glare glaze on my screen or something, but I haven't because I'm lazy. Yeah, Tina, you're right. It doesn't open till 9. Hi, Liz. So you're watching on the sly, huh, Rye? Rye watching on the sly. I'm rhyming. I'm a rhyming wizard. Yeah, of course, the monkeys are just laying down up there. They're not doing anything. They're not moving much, so you might not be able to see them. They're right in I'm trying to putting them dead center there. They're cleaning themselves, if you want an honest opinion. Which I'm finding this is next to Golly, just as we all know. But there's a couple of them just cleaning each other up here. But It's really fun when they're jumping around and flying around. They look like a freaking circus act. It's really something. Sometimes they really go flying around with daring do. Collie Rapids is, I'm sure, going to be busy today, as it probably is every day in the summer, because it is a lovely ride. It's a lovely day to get wet. There goes one of the vehicles coming by. There's nobody in it yet. I don't think the Collie is. Maybe it is. I guess it is open. No, it's not. Not open yet. That must be an open later too, as such. So let's take in the view. I have every intention of doing the trail still. I just gotta look around here, explore around here for a little while, and then I'm gonna go down the trail at 9 o'clock when they open the trail. Because I'm, what is it? About 12 minutes away. So I'm just gonna hang around in the area a little bit. I mean, there's so many, beautiful, what I call idyllic picture scenes, in this park, about every 10 feet or so. Oh, are they opening? Are they opening early? Open early? Nope. No opening early. I thought maybe she was opening up early, but no. Hey, darling. Yeah, there's so many places to take a picture here. Like I said, about every 10 feet you can find a really good picture to take. Like here's this cool bubble fountain, I call it. You guys see that? What? So why aren't you bringing your camera in October? So here we go. Was October bad camera month or something? I'm not aware of that celebration. Well, there's people lined up to do Collie Rapids here already. Waiting for 9 o'clock, and they want to be the first ones in, I guess. I don't understand that at all. I think the best time to do Collie Rapids is after you've been to it should be the last ride of the day for you. Just to get, or in the middle of the day or something like that, when you could use a good soaking. And trust me, on that ride, you're most likely going to get soaked. This is a really nice place to eat, I think. This is really nice. I've always liked it. Animal Kingdom has some nice little out of the way things, little kiosks and things where you can grab a bite. That's pretty good. There's this one here, I forget the name of it offhand. It's got some really nice egg rolls and stuff. There's a great tea place right near Everest. Has some excellent cold and warm hot tea. If you're a tea person, I love iced tea, but I love tea, period, and that's a really good spot for some interesting teas and combinations, and frozen too. Frozen drinks. They have frozen tea drinks. They have too, which is really nice. There's Everest. It looks remarkably kind of like the mountain itself. I don't know if everybody's ever been near Everest. I have. And, it looks quite a bit like it, actually. Reduced form, of course. But the shape and everything is very similar. A vista of the Himalayas. You can hear the screams already. That's always a good sign. Has anybody seen that new show they have here, the kite show? I have not. I don't know if it's worth seeing or not. I know they used to do a kind of a kite rendition thing here, which I was never too impressed with. I've never. But it might be very good. I like the old show they used to have here at night, the nighttime show. I actually liked it. But apparently not very many people did, but I surely did. I very much liked it. It's a beautiful venue here they have for it. This little lagoon or lake or what do you want to call this? It's really quite nice. The seating is pretty nice, pretty good. And I always enjoyed the show here. It was always easy to get in, though. I have to admit that. It was never difficult to get in it. It was never oversold that I can remember that, oh my God, no, we can't let anybody else in. That kind of never happened, I don't think. And that's probably one of the problems. Yeah, I think the venue is great too. It's a shame, nothing seems to have worked out here. But like I said, the old nighttime show I used to like, especially when they had those shaman-like guys around and stuff. They took them away eventually, but it kind of gave a little air to the show. I always thought it was always a nice little thing that they did. I kind of thought it was nice. I mean, it wasn't loud. It wasn't noisy or anything. It certainly was not a thrill show by any stretch of the imagination. And I think they take the critters into account in the area, not to make it too noisy and stuff. Yeah. John, you've seen the kite show. You don't like it, huh? I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, World of Color would probably be too loud and too bright. I think they have to take account into the animals in the area and stuff. I know for a while, does anybody remember the beginning of the park? They didn't even have a parade. They never had a parade or anything because they were afraid of the reaction of the animals to the loud noises and stuff. I know fireworks are not done. Are not done here for that reason. Yeah, I can understand like a World of Color type show, but I don't know what the restrictions are for the animals. World of Color is a cool show at Disneyland. It's the only one of the few things I like at California Adventure, to be honest. It's so weird that World of Color thing is so weird. They have these roped off sections everywhere for certain things, for certain restaurant deals and certain kind of customer guests. It's really weird. All kinds of roped off areas. If you eat at this restaurant, you get this area. If you eat at this restaurant, you get this area. If you do this, if you're a VIP guest, you have this area. It's kind of weird. Well, why not bring your camera? Is that a family trip? You just don't want to be You just want to spend the time with the family. I understand that. If that's the reason you're doing that, I just don't understand why. I just didn't understand that at first when you said I'm not bringing my camera. That didn't make much sense to me. But a lot of things don't make sense to me. I'm kind of dense. Well, yeah, you take nice pictures, so, what the hey? Why not? I mean, how long does it take to take a picture, Gina? Okay, I'm gonna head back to the trail because I think by the time I get there, it'll be open.
See it?
Oh, here's a monkey. There's one hanging there, just hanging there.
Look at me.
There he is. He's moving. Yay, movement!
Look how high he is.
I know. I'm getting excited over a monkey climbing, but any movement at all is appreciated, so people can actually see them. I mean, they kind of match in with everything when you put a camera, at least a phone camera on them. And sometimes I think you guys can't see the stuff. You see the critters if they're still, they're lying still and stuff. They're very hard to see sometimes. When I can barely make them out live, I'm figuring people looking at this camera probably can't see them at all. Oh, you don't want to lug it around. Okay. Well, I get that. I do. I know, but suffer for your art, Tina. Suffer for your art.
The bottom.
I want you to suffer for your art. Here I am walking around in a hot day with a stupid phone in my hand. I am suffering for my art. You're like, this is art, eh? I've never been accused of not having a higher opinion of myself than I deserve. Okay. Yay! You should have one of those real small wheeled carry things. I've seen people around in airports and stuff. It's a real small, skinny thing. It's not big at all. It collapses, and you can just put little things on there like that, and you wheel it around. Aloha! Thanks. And here we are. We are on the Maharaja Trail, folks. Da 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 da. Good morning. I was reading things, and stuff where people apparently run into one. The only thing I've noticed about that's different here is friendship boat, and they were really good. Seeing that is what I'm saying. Maybe flipped cast members. So that's the thing I've noticed about CMs that's different, but certainly not their attitude. He had bats as pets. Yeah, I know. And I thought that was, he didn't have them at the camp, but he had tons of pictures of them. He always wanted me to come to California with him and wanted to see bats. We got any activity here? As you see them messing around, and nowhere near it right now. So hopefully in a different area here, we'll find them. Tiger Forest.
Tiger Forest. Although tigers are present in the forest, it is very safe by walking on the well-traveled path.
Not over here either. Oh, cool. CM just told us we'll see the tigers up ahead. So I'm going to hold her to that and trust that she knows what she's talking about. And I assume she does. They keep in communication about that. single tiger.
You see him?
He's
Over there.
He's moving.
That's it.
He
He's
should
pretty
be
big.
like right in the middle of your street.
Where's the water?
He said they're still sleeping.
He's pretty still, but there, he's moving again. Hope you guys can see him, make him out.
How do you know?
He's eating. You just found some meat they laid out for him. And he's
Yeah, eating. You have such a cool job. I can just stand here and look at that.
This is pretty cool. At all. Today there's a bit of a breeze. It's definitely cooler day today. I think the dew point's down a little bit, but it's going to get much warmer today, later today, like usual. And guess what? It's going to rain. We had quite a couple quick hitting storms yesterday, especially last night. Pretty intense for a while. But that's here we go. It is feeding time for the tigers. They're all eating right now. But he's right in front of us here, this one. He is right in front. There you go. Can't get you a lot closer than that. Unless I went in. And I'm not doing that. But he seems to be enjoying whatever he eats. He's pretty happy too, or she. Looking right at us. Took a quick glance up at me, but now it's back to eating. Doesn't care I'm right here. Has no cares at all that I'm here. You know what's cool? I'm the only one here right now in this room watching him. This is pretty cool. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful animals. Okay, can you tell me if somebody's here, anybody's here? I got a feeling I might have lost you, but if you can see this and hear me, can you let me able to see? I'm not sure if this stream works. It's saying that it's working. Not the most. Criminy. Good morning, Melissa. You can see this okay, right? Okay. gonna go back real quick. At the tigers are able to.
But it's going to be in the way of the service that you're doing, or? Do you have kids?
I'm doubling back real quick to see if that tiger is still there. Oh, criminy. I knew that was happening. I don't know what to do about that. Alright, I'm gonna see if this tiger is still here eating. Yeah, I guess he is. Okay, Melissa, can you see that tiger? Oh, good. Having breakfast? Thank you. There's really not much to this, the Maharaja Trail, except the bats, pretty much, and the tigers. The Africa Trail has a lot more to see, and the gorillas, of course. I'm going to go over there next. But, I know. He doesn't even care we're watching him here. He has no worries about it. He has not looked up from that slab of meat he's got there. They make it kind of a challenge. It's like in some sort of, like some kind of, they make it like not easy for them to get to. They have to work at it a little bit. Oh yeah, it's lovely. He's got his own little space right here. So there was a family we wanted to see, so they had kids and stuff. Gotta let kids see the tiger. So we're heading to the end of the trail here. When we get to the end of the trail, I'm going to shut down just for a few minutes as I make my way to the African Trail, and we'll see if we can spot some gorillas. Like I'm doing this morning until my wife meets me here, till Eileen meets me here. I'm going to be pretty much critter searching, because that's what I really like to do here. I'd rather do that than anything here. And so the next thing I'm going to hit is the African Trail, or Gorilla Trail, whatever you want to call it. And there's more to see there. There's structures around and stuff. And like I said, the whole animal kingdom is a thing of beauty. It's just such a beautiful park. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna shut down to save some power, and my phone gets very warm in this weather, so I'll cool it down a little bit. But one more shot of the monkeys here, and then I will move on to Africa. Yeah, there's a couple of them up there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's two of them on there. Basically, first upper level there. Oh, they're kind of backing out now. Oh, there's one. There they are. There's one sitting there coming out. So, sure, Jim, no problem. Like I said, in a few minutes I'll be back on again in Africa. See you then. Thanks. Bye.